like particular shots or things or what?
I think try your spin stuff. So we're gonna take this back up before the sun goes down. Now we're rolling with the 3200 4S, really basically in the same spot. And golden hour beauty on this thing, holy smokes. We got the footage I think we need for the video now. We're just gonna let her hair out. And I think try some of those spins again now with this lighter pack in here. Not everybody has 5000 4S, so this is a pretty good indicator of a 3200 4S flight. Are you in high rate still? Yeah. Is that what you want? Yeah. All right, that's what he wants. 100% high rate 3200 4S.
In for this one. We'll see what it does when take off a little.
Nice.
Ready?
Half lap.
Yeah.
Oh, that took off so much. Yeah. I lost it.
Look at her go. Oh shit.
Going light like that, I am not surprised one bit though.
Wow. Okay. Still going. All right, the flaps are up now.
How's it feel being lighter?
You know, it feels a little better.
Yep, I'm not
A little
surprised.
better. I actually like it better with this battery than I did the last one. It doesn't feel quite as nose heavy. It's a little more evenly balanced. Look at it cool, the silhouette on against the sky like that.
It's so nice. It's so funny too how
it's got so much freaking power.
And even lighter now, you're gonna feel it more power, and it's hard to believe it gets even smoother. It looks smoother.
Let's do well, it's partly it's not so windy, but let's do a slip.
Let's go.
Just a little forward slip action.
What up, y'all? We had a total blast. We had a total blast with that. What is up, everybody? Wild Bill, you were first in here, I think. What is up? Boss 223, Snow River, Brian Chambers, Eddie K, Anthony, Garrett being Garrett, Chillin', Flying Real Ones, Olsen Aviation, Pilot Ryan Media in the house, Francis, Victor. Nice. Nice. Jess Harris. There you are. Enrique. What up? Tim Tobin. Reitza. Christ is King. Nice. How's everybody doing? CVO. I like it. Dwan, how are you? It looks like most of you members are getting your notifications. Let's check. Eric Tennant in the house. So, man, that video I put out this week, you guys watch it? It's long. It is long. I know it is, but it's like sometimes it's too good to cut it off, and Brandon did awesome. Let's see. Let me look at this. Not bad, not bad. There are 31 members, and the members only bonus video got 21 look at. So most of y'all got it. So don't worry though, because the highlights are at the end of the first video, the one that went public. And then I'm going to cut it up and make it nice for when it actually is available. Philip Cochran, what's going on? Jeff in Lower Alabama. Yeah, Brandon did good. He did really good. Slaps. Yak 130. Nice. Let's see. I got to figure out how to do polls on here. Yes, I do. Let's see. Edit layout. What's up, David Martin Graph? So, yeah, hopefully y'all got to see that. Nice. Yeah, I had baseball and lacrosse is over, but my little one it's still got T-ball going. So we had a game yesterday and today. Very cool. Yeah, Anthony. Different kind of poll. What's up, Hubert? Paul McNeil in the house. Nice. Nice. So how many? There's 33 in here right now. What's up, Dad? Out of you folks that are in the room right now, how many of you all saw my big monster 26 whatever minute video on the new EC 1500? Back and better than ever. RC Pilot Will, what up? Mountain RC. Good to see you guys. Boss is putting plugs on for Big Yellow tomorrow. That's what's up. Snow did for show. Philip said not yet. Tim liked it. David Martin Graph's going to check it out soon. Hey, DMG, you also have a bonus video to watch also. I don't know how you guys get notified on those, but you got one. EQ. Brian Phillips. You know, man, I had to, it was just too good to cut it up, man. And I really don't anyway. RC Pilot Will. So listen, when you guys watch it, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, you know, it'd be great if you do. Engage with it. Comment for me. Writes it, didn't see it. He was mesmerized watching Kenny's show. Nice. Yeah, Anthony. So Scott will be able to get another one. That's great. That is good. You guys seeing me okay? Hubert, do I think Horizon Hobby has any plans for the 1.5 P51? You know, if I knew, I couldn't say, but I mean, what could they do to it other than change the paint? You know what I mean? That's a good one. That's a good one. I can't decide if I want to replace mine or get a 1.7. I think I want to try the 1.7, but I miss my 1.5. I do. But it's, you know, this stuff doesn't grow on trees despite popular belief. Nice. So hopefully you guys are cracking off some maidens and things. And so a few of you guys responded in the comments of the EC 1500 video, and I think we're going to take it back out and change the aileron and flap configuration for the more flaps. Man, normally I'm 100% kind of high rate pilot, but man, I really like that EC 1500 on the 70% low rate, man. I really did. What's the 8th servo for? What do you mean? Because of the 8-channel receiver? I think it's just they're giving you some options to do crazy things with it. I think is what's going on with that. The 1.45 FMS is good after upgrade to 6S. Yeah, it probably is. It's going to fly lighter than the 1.5, to be honest. Yeah, the FMS is what I'm talking about, Hubert. Red tail style is what I'm wanting to do. Wild Bill, welcome to memberships. You'll be able to check out that. I'm going to start doing a better job with those perks. But so me and Brandon, dude, we put 5 batteries through that plane that evening. And what we put out publicly was the first 2 flights with the 5004S. But if you want to see what we thought about it on the 3200 4S, and plus we were loosened up. Spencer, you getting the Cougar going tomorrow? Nice. I bet that flies good. It looks pretty neat. So yeah, and when that plane is actually finally available, I'm going to go ahead and cut that video up. But I think we're going to film again, like I said, where we change the flaps to bigger flaps instead of the default. Wild Bill, thank you so much for joining. And now you'll be able to see that. If you have any trouble with that, let me know. You'll be able to see that exclusive behind the scenes deal. So that's another field here in town. It's called South Bend RC, and that's where Brandon is a member. So we went there. Hubert, I feel like that's probably the consensus with most of us. That's probably true, but there's something about the size of it, and I love that it's a red tail already. But yeah, you guys chime in and see if you agree with what Truth still says here. What the last one does. One for the steering servo, maybe, Philip? Parachute drop. Dude, I went to the dollar store. They didn't have any, man. They didn't have any. Reverse? Yeah, but that's not a servo. Is it? That's just a function. I'm not sure. I know it's probably on YouTube or Horizon Hobbies Facebook. But if you check out Jason Merkel's discussion on the EC1500, he goes very in-depth. Very in-depth. Nose wheel was my guess too, Tim. What's up, Silver Fox? Yeah, that makes sense then, Philip. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, good to see y'all. 44 in the room, chilling. Talking about first jets. Now you can sleep tonight. That's sometimes we just need a little bit of a mystery solved to carry on, don't we? Might have to start a new chat. Is something wrong with my stream, y'all? Oh, man. Yeah, Brian, that's a good one. We'll talk about that in a minute. RC Pilot Will, CVO Hobo, David's his name. He's got the Freewing one, to answer your question. So I need a twin. Should I get the EC1500 or the Twimber? Man, that is a tough call, bro. They both will go off of the same batteries, really. You know, it depends what you really want to do with it. I think if are you flying at a good field, or are you in grass? I can't remember. I mean, the articulated landing gear on the Twimber are dynamite. The EC1500 though is also very utility plane. If you think you're gonna, and it comes with skis that you can put on for the snow. And apparently you can put floats on that thing too, which is nuts. But we can talk more about this. Let me know, David. Give me some more information to go on. I think either are a good choice. I mean, the Air Force paint scheme or the gray military paint scheme, because you do get multiple decals. For those who want to customize, that's awesome. For those who want a base coat for any kind of other paint job, that's nice too, because it's going to stick better to that paint than it would to like bare white foam. It's grass, but it's smooth. You're going to be fine with either choice, man. You really are. I mean, the cargo drop is neat. If you think you got grandkids or there's kids around and you want to play into that aspect, I think that is, it makes the EC 1500 a no-brainer for you. The thing is too, if you don't want to, I mean, the EC 1500 should be around in a couple weeks. The Twimbers are around now, as far as I know. So the Beach 18 is awesome. Golden Age Aviation too. I mean, I like them all. Whatever you decide, go through pilotryanmedia.com. I really appreciate it. Please. If not, shop local. You know what I mean? Let's see. Man, there was a lot of stuff I wanted to get to. You guys are bringing it tonight. I love it. Thank you so much. If I missed your question, drop it back in. Drop it back in because I want to get to them all. There's a lot of good ones. Let's see. Brian Chambers and Eddie K. You all are next. Boss. Man, there's a lot of good stuff. So Brian Chambers, everybody, actually, there's a lot of comments on, thank you, Spencer. There's a lot of comments. It looks good. I'm getting ready to try some other stuff. I think, like I was talking about doing a poll before, FMS needs to start sending me some planes again. And I want to do that big Twin Otter thing from Flex too. So a lot of folks talk about how loud the wheels are. So we got to get with the China builders and let them know about white lithium grease on wheel axles. And he's laughing. I want to try some Dave Brown's, dude, on there and see if I can't quiet it down. Actually, would you guys like to see that? I do the flap job and put different wheels on it and see about it. Community live stream hangout year 4. That's what I named this one. Let's see. So that was Brian being a smarty pants and calling out what a lot of other people noticed as well. Boss says the 1.7 and the Sporty's the 1.5, and I thank you. And I know that going into it, but there's some, I've always wanted to try that big one, dude. And it's like, I've had a 1.5 already, even though I hate not having one. I also, I hate popping on something I've already had. It's like, man, let me try the 1.7. I don't know. So anyway, Skull, what's going on? Good to see you in here. Let's see. I don't think you'd have a problem doing it if you can figure out where to hold it. You know, you'd have to support it aft and then hold it up on. You might need some help, is what I'm getting at. I mean, a guy could probably do it by himself, but that's a little sketchy. You know what I mean? So if you had help, I think you could hand launch and belly land it just fine. And, you know, you guys saw my grass touch and go. It still broke through, even though it was getting, you know, caught up, so to say. I tell you, my favorite thing is that it's got bolt-on prop shafts right now. And something about changing the color makes it just look bigger to me. Let's see. I got a lot of catching up to do here. Beach 18 is awesome. Twimber votes for both. Yeah, you can't go wrong with either. John Graham. What's up, George Watts? So much for the EC50. Damn, for this should at least have retracts on it. I hear what you're saying. I do. From what I have learned it was going to be an extra $100 over the first iteration, and they were able to bring the price down to only an extra $50 because it was what, $399 before. So I know what you're saying. I don't think this thing would be as utility. I think if they did retracts and stuff, they would really have to go for something scale. So that thing looks very scale, but it's not something that exists in real life. Lon Luvar, what's going on? If anyone's going to be at Jet Jam, he'll see you there. Paul McNeil says, I saw this in the comment section too. Thanks for popping in there, Paul, on the video. He says it'll carry a pound of candy, the EC 1500. They don't really hang out very far. That's true. And, I heard Jason mention that if they did have retracts, the wheels would likely still be hanging out a little bit anyway. Let's see. Philip says EC 1500 is so different. Twimber is cool, but already have so many. The EC 1500, my gosh, you can see in me and Brandon talking to each other how we're a little bit surprised how good it did on the 3200. I really didn't think it was going to be all right with it for whatever reason. But man, that thing has a wide envelope, and like you can really bring that thing in kind of nose high, which is neat. And one thing we discovered, which seemed a little contrary to our preconceived notion, was the fact that that thing knife edges amazing in low rate, but with high rate going, there's a lot of coupling and stuff to deal with. It was nuts, absolutely nuts. And you guys that saw the member video too are privy to some of that discussion. Let's see. That's a tough call. I mean, the they're both very utility, right? The Twimber and the EC 1500. But man, cargo drop out the box, that's pretty cool. I gotta do the Dave Browns. I want to see if I can quiet that thing down for y'all. EQ says, if I didn't have one, I'd get one. Painted mine olive green and added 37 millimeter cannons. That's what's up. Jeff in Lower Alabama loves his. What's up, Axel RC? P51D fan. Popping in from Aruba. Holy moly. George Watts saying hey to everybody. What's up? I have to just skip ahead, guys, because I'm so behind right now in the comments. So I'm just going to, if I missed your question, say it again. Because I don't want to miss it, but I did have to skip ahead because I was just lingering around in old comments for quite a while there. Michael Bear, what's going on? Seeing a cargo plane hover is worth it. Yeah, I need to try that. Bro, Snow River, that thing is sick. I saw the tail heavy teaser for that thing. I want to do that plane a lot. I want to do it. I want to do it. Oh, wow. John Graham said he'd pay for the retracts. Yep. Have I ever greased the axles? No, I haven't. You think that would help? Because if that would help, bro, I don't have to change the tires then. Stinger 90. I'm telling you, man, Avanti and that Viper 90 is what I would do. The Stinger 90, it's old in the tooth at this point. White grease and powdered graphite. I'm going backwards on the comments. All right, what's up? Michael Bear. John said he'd pay for retracts. Heard that. Here's a question for everybody, and I'll tell you what I think. How much does a C rating matter when deciding on a battery? Well, according to a lot of the scuttlebutt online, it's marketing in the first place. I mean, things that tell you in the manual that you need a high C rating to operate it, you definitely should aim high with C rating on your batteries to operate it. It depends what you want to do with it. Like when I go from 30C to 100C, whether it's accurate or not, even from like a 30 to a 70, I can actually tell the difference. But from 30 to 50, it's hard to tell a difference. I don't generally see a difference till I go up into 70 or 100C range. But I'm also satisfied saving a little money going lower C too. So it just kind of depends. But if it asks for it, I would try to give it what it asks for. Michael Bear says not much unless you're flying EDFs. That's something that demands a lot out of the battery. Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Like a jet, Mountain. That's what he means. Electric ducted fan. Tiger Cat is a great twin. The way the props mount is definitely a plus. Yeah. And I showed you guys exactly the new mount. Anybody know on this? Any word on the gray F-16 80 millimeter E-Flight coming back? I'm going to look right now, see if there's an ETA. I'm sure you've done that already. Let's knock it out real quick. There we go. Michael Bear's got an answer about C ratings up here. Is it open flying at RC Fest this year? I heard rumor it wasn't. Anybody know? Let's see. I'm looking for you on the jet, dude. 80 millimeter gray F-16 ETA. That's what we want to know. So, Podium Power Sports in the house. What's up? Axel says the FMS is harder to land than the Motion RC. I assume you're talking about the Avantis. And the answer, I agree. And the reason is wing loading, 100%. 100% wing loading. You guys buy yourself something for Father's Day coming up? Don't forget about me, y'all. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot out in there. Holy moly. Back order on the big Trojan too again. I got one at the store. Yep, wing loading for sure. HRB for jet, said Skull 901. I mean, obviously I'm using the smart batteries. Because generally they're easy for me to get. And they've sent them to me as well, full disclosure. So there's that. Try to see if there's an ETA. It doesn't have a date, does it? I'll ask my rep. Matthew Cox, what question are we trying to answer? But yeah, I mean, when I was using yeah, Matthew, I have not seen Yeah, I don't know, Matthew. Yeah, people do tend to like the SMC packs. Yeah, that was a great jet, dude. Hey, George Watts, thanks so much, man. I just saw that. I'm so behind. I'm trying to keep up so much, I'm getting behind. Thank you so much for the super chat, George. Not in stock. Yeah, man. The beach is great in grass. That thing just looks cool, dude. The beach. Guys, if you like golden age aviation or vintage stuff and all that, man, that beach is killer. I can't wait to get it back out, to be honest. Right, so if you're flying and buying, gotta go to pilotryan.com. Let's go. Thank you, Rightsa. Just need a date. Yo, dude, my pencil's outside with my tools. Well, they're in the garage now, working on the siding and trim and stuff. I just cut a big whole sheet of stuff with a perfect square hole in it for the air conditioner. I'm always proud of myself after I do that kind of stuff. One cut. People would piece around a thing like that. I'm like, nope. I'm plotting it out. Let's go. Slide it over it. One piece. Proud of myself for that stuff. What's up, Madhouse? Yeah, the beach is nice, man. The air tractor is cool too. I mean, bro, I think they're hitting pretty good. I haven't had a chance to do the ugly stick yet, or the stick that's foamed up or covered, but I'm looking forward to that as well. The air tractor, John, is a good time. Did you see our video on it? Probably. Like that one a bunch. You know what? I like that one so much, it makes me want to get the 1.5 out. Axel flew a seaplane, put 6 batteries through a tide water in high winds the other day. Nice. What up? What up? What up? What up? Chillin'. Writes as a poet, didn't know it. Nice. Yeah, good times, man. And my buddy who's been helping me do the videos, I mean, awesome. But boy, it was really nice. It just depends on the perspective. You know what I mean? Brandon flies planes in real life as it's his job. And you know, my buddy Qua, he's only flown the ultra micro timber. So it's just a whole different kind of language. Yeah, John. I mean, that thing flies solid and predictable like a timber does, but you got that low wing aspect. And I don't know if you like knife edging things around. I mean, you can still get a knife edge out of that the timber, but surprisingly good. The air tractor is at pulling knife edge. Blows my mind. Has anyone flew the HSD Jet Super Viper? If so, what's your thoughts? I'm looking to purchase one. I actually have a video way back on the channel. I can't remember if I got stick time on it or not. I thought I did. I didn't take it off or land it, but we did. On my channel, there's a playlist for like HSD Jets, RC Jet Works, and you can see that very jet you're talking about, the Super Viper. It's a pretty good video. Shows you really the whole thing. Startup procedure. Andy's talking about the plane. And if I remember right, me and Captain Mike both got stick time on that thing. And so did Anthony, Flying Ant, I believe, as well. So, and besides that, there's loads of other content out there on that thing. But yeah, go check out our video. We did one. We did one. Yeah, Michael Bear, that's right. Paul was flying the air tractor last night. EQ, I remember you saying that. Philip's got a 1.5, hoping to trade up to an Edge 300. Nice. I tell you what, for trying 3D, I like that erratics, the flat foamy thing, because I'll try stuff down low that I won't try with other stuff with an erratics. You know what I mean? Yeah, RC Pilot will for sure. If you go to the home page for my channel, there's playlists, and one of them is like HSD Jets, RC Jet Works, or in reverse order, and you'll easily find the HSD. It's like Introduction to Turbine is basically the way I titled that video. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good video. So what's up, Huju? First flights of the season. Cutting his teeth with a 70mm F-16, a killer FMS P-51, and a Dynam Waco 50-inch biplane. Nice. The Waco flies nice. I mean, those all fly nice. George said he has had the HST Super Viper turbine. Flies great. Sold it earlier in the year. The EDF version flies great also. Yep, without a doubt, man. I mean, HSD stuff's so good that Aerofoam happened. There you go, Anthony. That's right. Hop on the Zoom. Yeah, if you're learning, we talk about airplanes after the show too, and really get a lot of live interaction from a lot of the same folks in this room right here. Ethan had some fun with the Flex Innovation Cessna. Very good plane. Yeah. Gotta go. Axel's got to go pick up his brother, he says. Try to get on the Zoom later. Cool. Philip, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I mean, and for me, it's definitely not about the looks, but because of how easy it is, and maybe partly because of the looks, I don't care what happens to it. But I enjoyed that one. And for me, like if I was really wanting to learn 3D and practice, that's a good one that I can practice with in a smallish space. You know, I had fun making that video. Olson wants to know if we'll ever see a B-25 again. Man, I have no idea. You would think, wouldn't you? And there are some out there, but a lot of them are more than folks wanted to go for. Right. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, a lot of stuff gets if it's a good seller, it'll be back more than likely, right? They'll just update the receiver, maybe change the paint. Like the Falk Wolf has. Eddie says, talking about the 1.5 Mustang, only improvement needs is plastic around the canopy opening. Yeah. I think a lot of us wish they just did green instead of blue on that one. But I think it's pardon, seems to be it's modeled after a currently flying airshow Mustang. Snow says NWRC sells some really nice 3D planes. Yeah, Philip, I hear you. Let's see. Tim. Flight Test has a B-25. Yeah. They do. I appreciate them, but golly, I want panel lines and rivet detail, man. Let's see. Hubert says he'll be flying the Viper 90, HSD 182, FMS Tiger Cat, and E-Flight 15 P51 this summer. That's what's up. That's what's up. Those are all great planes. I've been jonesing to get my 182 out. EQ says there's a Seagull B-25 on eBay, 102 inches. He thinks $1,200. Man, I get like a new car for that. Let's see. Nice. Wild Bill put another half dozen landings on the T-28 today. Sick. That is a great lineup, isn't it, Jeff? That is a great lineup. And a Bond Cat. How big is it? Horizon needs to bring back more of their ultra micro warbirds like the P-47, T-28. I think the Wildcat too. If they brought back the B-25, they should use the same power setup as the ultra micro twin otter. Yeah. You know, a lot of people complain about that twin otter power system because it's what, 1S? It does just fine that way though. So I mean, I agree with you. Oh yeah, boss. I've been in that position lots of times, I feel like. Ha, Brian, I need to find another one of those. Holy smokes. Boss says he's got planes now cost more than his first truck. And Brian found a steal for me. Dang, dude. I'll give you $650 for it. EQ says he's Wild Bill said he chickened out on the flex. I like how you take your time. They had a warbird contest going on. EQ says I'd have a heart attack. Oh, I bet I wouldn't. I want to do some of their stuff too. There's a lot I want to do. $1.2. Oh yeah, that one's awesome. MiG-15 3S says Gold 901. Make it 1S brushless, yeah. Oh, cool. Hubert teaching folks how to fly. That's what's up. Yep, Wild Bill's rocking the 1.2 Troge. Paul McNeil digging the Dynam Waco. That's what up. 1S Ultramicro B-25 would sell, says Michael Bear. They had one not long ago, didn't they? George is right on it right here. It's best if you just don't think about how much you've spent on your planes and support equipment. Just don't go there. Because then when you say I don't know, when someone asks you, you're telling the truth. If you know and then you say I don't know because you're going to feel compelled to say I don't know, now you're a liar. Oh, there you go, right? It's a free, huh? Right says to you, George, he gets all his planes and equipment for free. He has a YouTube channel. Yeah, because it's free if you have a YouTube channel. Because time is, I mean, it's no big deal. Wild Bill ripped a hole in the space-time continuum with this move, sold my new radio case today, and now I need another that will fit my radio. Jim Jumbuka ate too much Chinese. Feel like I'm going to pass out early. Oh no. Bro, the rice puffs up in your belly. That's the thing about that. Harbor Freight, Wild Bill, says John Graham, for your radio case. Yeah, that's what's up. It is hard to put a price on enjoyment you get. For real, what would it cost you in therapy? And what would it cost you in another hobby, right? Because no matter what the hobby is, photography, fishing, needlepoint, they got your number, dude. You know? They got your number. They're going to bust your head. Everything's expensive. John says, get the big one. It is like medicine. I'm sorry. What are you waiting on? Not me, is it? What are we waiting on? Did I miss something? VTOL F-35. It'd be $1 million, but it'd be awesome. There you go, Reitza. That's it. Ethan's about got the floats done on a D18. Check on eBay, Wild Bill. Check the price of a new bass boat lately. Nah, I haven't, but I'm sure it's up there too. Compared to full scale, the hobby's cheap. John says, but yeah, the wife can put a price on it. Yeah. Fishing, hunting, flying. It's why boss still works, he says. Dude, Zebco. That's all he needs. He'll outfish anybody. Brian says some of us go to therapy because we did spend too much already. Wow, that's a lot of planes. I don't even know. Holy moly, that's a bunch. Pocket Fisherman from Ronco. Let's get it. Links in the discro. Get the Ronco. 180 an hour in a Cherokee. What's up, Jordan? Are you going to get that one instead, bro? Thunderbirds. Is that one in stock or is that one out too? Use the click through pilotRideMedia.com, man. All of you. Bro, Ethan, 4 years of this. Yeah. Yeah. It's over that. Time does fly when you're having fun. One Saturday at a time. Oh yeah, I mean it's just like the gray one, except it's Thunderbirds. It's awesome. I did some pretty sick videos in California on that one. Yeah. Bronco still sells the Pocket Fisherman. Yeah, where do you keep them all? John Graham asked you, Brian, where you keep them all. Brian says, I did get my therapist into this hobby. I told him he's on his own. Not bad, Tim. Hanging in there. Hanging in there. Is the white painted on the Thunderbirds? Man, I'd have to watch my video, dude, to find out. I cannot remember, but we did a handful of videos on that thing. It was awesome. And I left it in California, so I got ripped off. I don't have one. Yeah, right. Just think, not too long ago, you were in a cold basement in front of a black curtain. Keep it up and you'll be big time. Yeah, on my way. The white is painted. Yep, there you go. It's painted on the 80 millimeter. Huju said he got one. Needs to put it together. I had a great time with it, man. We had a blast with that thing in California. I got some great social media and full YouTube content on that jet. Hope to get back to doing YouTube videos soon. I have some cool stuff cooking. Nice. Nice. As long as you don't expect anything out of it, you'll be fine. I did see some pictures. It does look amazing, dude. The Hustler looks great. What's up, William Lane? Sean, I have no idea. I have no idea. And I pass them on and give them away, and then they live at the store as demos, and then they get sold at the stores too. I don't have as many as you think, but I got enough. I don't count them. I have had a bunch. Jim Jum, yeah, I saw that. What's up, Newts? Yeah, ours Chris Wolf's an excellent builder. This is the summer my kid goes solo flying RC, Olson. You would, dude, it's been, I hate to say work, but I've been producing content, which I'm very focused on producing content because most of the time I don't have any time to get it done. And so because of that, I don't usually bring the kids. So we do more surface stuff together. It's easier, but he's older now. He'll be 12 this summer. So he's going solo this year. I can't make up my mind if we're going to RC Fest or not, me and him. There you go. William Lane just got onboard footage of the new E-Flight Carbon Z T28. Looks good. Nice. I remember when the first one came out, the red and white one, I got a video of it way back on my channel, but I had cameras all over that son of a gun. The bottom, the tail, the nose, I think, and stitched it all together. Yeah, cool. That's a great plane to put camera on. There you go, Brian. All jokes aside, this is about the best hobby to get into next to fishing. Keeps your mind sharp, and the camaraderie with friends is awesome. 100%. 100%. Yeah, Mike, I think he prefers surface just because he can do it already. You know what I mean? But I mean, he knows his dad's Pilot Ryan. I mean, he'll be fine. And he takes to whatever he wants to do. He plays every sport he wants to fairly well. And he gets up there and acts on stage and memorizes lines and with adults, like theater stuff. I mean, that cat's a Renaissance man, and he's only 11. You used a lot of your time checking on the stable. You got to, LOL. I don't get it. Patron chicks are back on. Yep. Best hobby next to bowling. I'm going to big fat disagree with you there. Bowling may be a good time, but there's no way. There's no way it's better than RC. Not to me, anyway. Oh, I got you right. Golly. People keep asking me for FPV footage, but then they don't watch the videos. Welcome to my world, G. It's crazy how much I don't even want to go there because I'll just sound like a prima donna or something. Or a griper, but I put a lot of time in this over the years to get 1,300 views on a brand new one right now. I'm not even happy about it at all. It's like, come on. Yeah, that's what it is. You as long as you don't expect anything, you'll be all right. It's like Tom Sawyer says, you eat a frog in the morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. It's all about setting expectations. You know what I mean? RC, yeah, beats the gotta beat bowling, bro. Bro, I took bowling. I tried to go to college before I was in the service, and I had a little I took a garbage class at university, and it was like bowling. And the gal who taught the class was way too serious about it, you know. And I mean, it's fun to go do it with your friends and family. But my memory of bowling is just this so way too serious gym teacher. And I'm like, oh man. Hubert says he got a chance to participate in a musical with 3 of his daughters this year. If I get a chance, do it. I'll keep it to video, but that sounds fun. So, yeah, my kids are at a funny age. I think they're, except for the little one, they're halfway embarrassed of me and my wife. It's like I can't even imagine right now doing it, anything up on stage with them. But he'd sure ham it up in my videos if my wife would allow it. My wife and the internet and the kids don't mix. And I'm kind of glad, you know. But it's a drag because I see other channels out there with their wives like rocking it and the kids, and it's like, man, I got that too. And I got a kid who would not be shy at all, and a wife who's amazing. We're holding out on you. Bocce ball is for real. What's up, Brian Brissett? Writes, it says the beer frame is the way to go in bowling. What's pickleball? I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. I like to bowl, but no way. Yeah, television, don't even bother. Eddie K, I don't even, we don't even watch it. We don't watch it. With streaming services and YouTube, you don't need it. You're 100% right on. Like I can watch whatever I want. And if I miss a couple weeks of my favorite channels, I can catch up on them. You know how to find it. And you can watch it whenever you want. Paul Ballard been flying all day at Beham. Pickleball with a wiffle ball. Tennis with a wiffle ball. I got you. Pilot Will got a daughter, video of a daughter with an Aero Scout. My girlfriend tells people my RC planes are her competition, but she will video my flights for me. Nice. I try to like golf, doesn't do it for me, stuck on model planes. I like golf, but not enough to do it more than once a year. I probably haven't played for 3 or 4, but I kind of like it. I like being outside. That's what I like about it. And it's like, it's so manicured. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm on a golf course, I'm like, I want to fly on this grass. That's always what I think, though. Every time. Every time. Boss doesn't watch TV. Matlock was the last good TV show. Yeah. What was the other one, man? With Archie Bunker, bro. It was a cop show. What was that one? Was it Heat of the Night or something? Um, all the commercials now take more time than the shows. Yeah, I mean the old ways. I mean TV and some of the older methods. They're kind of dying. And if it wasn't for commercials, they wouldn't exist in the first place. Um, yeah, I can't stand it. And on my YouTube, like like I pay for premium so I don't get ads. Heat of the Night. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Archie Bunker, dude, with the Southern drawl, though, way different than hanging out with Edith. Do I have a favorite non-RC YouTube channel? I'm hooked on cow hoof trimmer from Ireland. Dude, I watch a ton of full scale like rock crawler channels. I like a lot. Fab Rats. So they're building trucks, they're taking square bodies and making them like work on mountains and stuff. I mean, it's just like rock crawler stuff, but like full scale. So I'm really digging that, like some of the off-road recovery channels. And then I watch the surface side of RC also. Yeah, Trail Mater. Yeah, I really like Fab Rats and Matt's Off-Road Recovery, and I watch some other channels too, like Bleep and Jeep, and I think Mischief Maker. There's a handful of them that pop up that I watch regularly, but like really regularly, like on it for sure is Fab Rats and Matt's Off-Road Recovery. I like those a bunch, and Robbie Layton. They build trucks and they do a lot of body work and things like that too. So I watched that, and then I always give myself an education every now and then. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos about YouTube and social media and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And then, I mean, stuff with the kids all the time. I don't like the LA flights and AVL spotting channels, just want money. Disc golf. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've seen some Light Bright, William Lane. There are certain channels. I mean, some channels bug me, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, this is the world we live in, and I'm not mad at anybody that plays into it, but it's like, it's just like when I was going to the grocery store to get RC magazines, and listen, I appreciate beautiful women, no doubt, but one on the cover of a magazine holding an airplane, you aren't flying that plane. You're just treating me like I'm some kind of sucker. And I don't like that. So channels that play into that kind of stuff, forget about you. I'm not a chump. Like, what do you got? What's the value you're offering me? If it's only surface deep, that's not very deep. So appreciate you, but that's everywhere. Yeah, off-road's awesome. I like a lot of that. Wrights said he watched the live stream on concrete curing. Where'd it go? Where I lost your comment, bro. Where the heck did it go? There it is. On concrete curing. And ever since then, the channel's gone downhill. LOL. Nice. Clawhammer Banjo. Snow, there's a question from Pops. I must have missed it. Frisbee style. Bro, you got the Badlands? Get out of here. Where you live? Disc rugby. Ah. Yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff out there, man. How-to videos, Jim Jumbuka says. Yeah, they do crawling for sure. Wild Bill, yeah. Wrecked Gear. No, I haven't checked out that. I've checked out more than I can remember the names of. There was a lot of channels I was watching. They would do these projects, and I could tell they were making them for cable because it's just the way they did it. It was kind of dry. It is to TV. And then who knows if that worked or not. So they ended up on YouTube. Last time I really got mad at TV was I was like doing some kind of training, and I was at somewhere for like a week living in a hotel watching The Mystery of Oak Island like as much as possible. I think it was on a marathon or something. And bro, I don't think they ever solve it, by the way. You know? So it's like, what a waste of time. What a waste of time. Nice, Jeff. Tennessee. Gotcha. Man, that's why I do the rock crawling RC stuff, because I can't afford to do the real ones. But I've really gotten more into vehicles lately than I ever have been really in my whole life. I was kind of into mud trucks when I was before I could drive, when I was a kid at home. Those magazines, I was all about them, man. The big tires and the shocks and the lifts and all that stuff. But I've never been able to do it to one. I haven't prioritized it. Right now, I'm in the hobby, so I've got over $100 in 3 different banks right now. I mean, I'm rolling pretty large. Just don't have time to get me a new Bronco Badlands. That's really it. It's just time. Midlife crisis, man. I've been in it. I've been in it. I've seen a few pretty rough ultimate games. Man, there's a real famous YouTuber. I think it's MKTHB. Reviews technology, a real big YouTuber, and he's into ultimate frisbee big time. There you go, Mike Bird. Yeah, man, he was fun, wasn't he? So, oh yeah, right. So the auctions. What's up, Big Jim? So, Wild Bill, yeah, the new Tacoma, yeah, dude, I love trucks. I really do. I really do. So Boss says he was in mud trucks, just too expensive nowadays. Yeah, what I like about some of these crawler channels I watch, like some of them are, man, they're spending a ton of money. And then some of them, like Bleep and Jeep, they'll do a series on a build that's like as budget as they can be, which I appreciate that. Like taking something that's not a gazillion dollars that you can actually get parts and stuff for, and like a budget build for an off-roader. I mean, look, mostly I want something that I can roll with on the street, that looks cool, that will kick butt in the snow no matter what. You know what I mean? And then I'm good to go. 50K. Yeah, I'm already out, dude. I'm already out. I am already out. I got to do something. I got to find a square body from someone who doesn't want a gazillion dollars for it, because you can get a gazillion dollars for them now. Quilting video? Yeah. All of the new Broncos, except for the sport models, are kick butt to me, boss. This guy's got it. He's into all Pilot Ryan Media videos. Good. Thank you. Someone's got to be. I can get 10K for the 05 Tacoma. You got one? Hey, here's a plan. That's guys, that's what we've been doing wrong the whole time. We just got to win the lottery. What is wrong with us? Axel says he wants to win the Illinois Lotto to get an Icon A5 and move to Brooker Ridge with my hangar in where it is the garage. So now it's 40. That's one 4-wheel drive for the snow. You know what I mean? I would like to get off road a little bit. Jeeps are everywhere right now. I would like to do a crazy old built thing someday, like have a project, but I need something reliable. Like I don't really, the thing I drive, I won't take out of town right now. Yeah, Jim Jumbuka, like old Internationals and old Broncos, or even, you know, the old Blazers. Yeah. But really, Scouts and Broncos are my favorite. But I do like old school Toyotas too. Man, that FJ45 thing they did on Fab Rats kills me. I love that thing. Dude, there's an old Jeep truck here in town that's just sitting. It probably is an old Willie's thing. Yeah, square bodies are popular, so they're expensive. But I think you can still. There are people who are far enough out of the loop, though, that you might still be able to get one around here. But you know, Indiana, man, the weather's hard on them. You know what I'm saying? I win the lottery and buying a P51 and a Beaver. Broncos too expensive. Yeah, that's the thing, man. People know what they got. Dinner's ready. All right, Philip. See you later, man. Several Jeeps, boss. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I'm an RC guy. I need something cool to drive. But it's got to be reliable too, you know? Big Jim in the house. He's around, Brian. He's just laying low. We're about an hour 20 in, y'all. It's about time to do that thing where we wrap it up here in a little while, depending on how it goes. Yeah, everybody, thanks for popping over. Don't forget to go check out the videos we talked about during the stream. Check out the video on the new thing, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Man. Exactly, William Lane. I mean, that's big ticket. It's a heck of a ride, though, man. Fully loaded, yeah. Sasquatch, what are you riding? 35s, 37s? What size tires you got on that thing, dog? What color did you get? First gen Bronco for sure. That's what's so cool about the new Broncos is they obviously emulated the original Bronco. And when I first saw the 2021 Broncos, I was watching like car review channels and I was like, oh my gosh, I want that so bad. Yeah, first gen Broncos cost as much as a new one. Yeah. When someone going to get smart and just make the old stuff again, cool, put new guts in it, whatever. But like the old bodies, I think when they did the remember when the Volkswagen Bug came back out? They should, I mean, legit, they should have just used the old bodies with the new innards if they could have. They'd have sold twice as many. They'd have sold twice as many. There's the Zoom link from Spencer. Some of y'all I'll see later in there. Helter Skelter, Mike Bird. Coming down fast. Yes, no, they do. I always heard that. I always heard that. Dang. Whew. Dynacorn makes bodies for Mustangs and other brands and years. They won't crash test. Oh, man. Live at your own stinking risk. Gosh. They let you eat what you want, which is, it's all poison. But boy, if it won't pass a crash into the wall at 1,000,000 miles an hour test, they won't let you drive it. If there was demand for it and there was enough numbers in it, it would be fine. It's because it's fringe. Anything that's fringe or anything that's like appears to be any kind of self-reliance gets this kind of punishment. Minivan. Ugh, I'm sick of them. Did he answer me on the tire size? Thanks, Lyndon. Our friend has a lifted Jeep, and our Badlands made his Jeep look like an amateur. Yeah, right? $35s. Dang. I love those Patagonia, dude. I like those tires. But the first thing I fell in love with was that Sasquatch package. But any of those Broncos, I like the 4-door ones. But any of those I like the hard tops too. But any of those Broncos, dude, I don't care what size tires are, dude. I'll take it. I love how you can finance the upgrades and stuff. You know what I mean? 65 fastback, 65 convertible. That's awesome. That's killer. Mustangs. No kidding. With the old style engines, the air cooled engines, or they make them, were they newer? That's pretty awesome. That's great mileage. Huh. Heritage, yeah. As long as it's not one of the new sports, those are a joke. Sorry. I mean, it depends what you want it for, but man, dude, they did a good job when they came back with that. I mean, dude, Jeep basically had it forever. I tell you, man, there's a big demand for old Toyota trucks too. Trucks are I think maybe they'll always stay popular, but boy, they're people are big fans of them right now. Like the 67 Badlands is the best deal. Sports are Ford Escape. It's for soccer. It's hardly a Bronco, man. 26 and a half out of a 6.2. There you go. Wrights is looking how to make a new Traxxas Blazer street legal. Maybe I can finance one then. Yeah, spin out the preload, man. Throw it on some 1.9s. We're going to lose them. We keep talking about trucks, y'all. It's okay, though. I'm fitting the balance anyway. You waited 1.5 years for it. Yeah, I bet you did. I remember. I give up. 16.5. 16.5. I got you. I'm driving my father-in-law's Silverado right now. It's got a 5.3 LS. It's pretty sick. It needs that engine and power, everything. It'd be nice to swap that out and put it in something cool, body-wise. Still have a 2000 Super Duty 7.3 diesel. 400K, runs like a champ. Dang. That's a beast. You pulling something, aren't you? That's not just goofing around truck right there. That's a beast. You're pulling something big. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much, you guys. Always a pleasure to get to do this. Thanks for watching the videos, y'all. And tell me in the comments, what do you want to see more of? When you're watching a video and you're like, man, I wish you would have done this or something, put it in there. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Let me know. Let me know. Because if I don't get that right, maybe I'll get it right the next time. Hit the likes on the way out, y'all. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. We've been doing this thing for a long time as far as the live stream goes, and even longer as far as making content online goes. So after doing it so long, I have a feeling I might make it look easy. I promise you it's not. So I appreciate every little tick and click and like and comment you can make. Share it, all that stuff. If you like it, do it. I really appreciate that a lot. Hit the like, says John Graham. Yes, sir. Writes, let me know. I'll talk to you later. Skull 901, everybody coming by. Hey, Kenny, you just got here. We'll see you in a minute, I guess. Axel, thanks for coming by. I hope all your pickup travel arrangements work out all right. No delays and all. Mike Bird, see you later. Hooju, Doo-doo, the voodoo that you done did, says he's got a bounce. Nice. Play some music. There you go. There's no doubt, if we're all energy and vibration, it makes perfect sense why we're drawn to music, doesn't it? More crashes. Oh man, Jim Jum, thanks so much, dude. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. It's a brutal game out there, man. It is, really it is. So thank you. If you stop by those other platforms too, I mean, you're a total beast. Total beast. Dad, love you, man. Brian, see you later. Lyndon Stewart, love you too, man. I love y'all. Micah, what's up, dog? I saw you earlier. I don't remember if I got to say anything. Good to see you, Airvexed. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it. We'll see some of you guys a little bit later. Thanks for watching so much. We'll see you in the next one. See you later, William Lane. Man, I'm all like jealous. I've never even seen you. Nah, man, you don't have stuff like that from goofing around. You earned it. Cool. You guys are all inspiring. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna bounce. We're out of here in 5. Hanger rats forever. 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time. Bye now. Boom.